and welcome to another Witches Boudoir video. Just a massive big thank you to everyone who has viewed the Witches Boudoir. We have now hit 2,000 views, so I'm going to be doing one of my earlier looks and creating it as a video. This look is actually called the Eye of Horus, which is very Egyptian based. So I will be recreating that, but as a video for you guys to see how it's done. So I've already done my foundation, my primer and concealer. As you can tell, my spots are hidden, which is wonderful. So I'm literally going to start with my eyeshadow. And today I will be using the Style London, and this is the Eaton Square palette. This is actually a palette that I pretty much use virtually every day at the moment. This is like my everyday eyeshadow look. So yeah, I shall be using that. So I'm probably just going to use probably the red here, which is very glittery. It's very pigmented, but it's quite bold. But it's still slightly subtle as well. So I'll just be using that today. And I will apologise if you can hear the TV. My son is actually watching Over the Hedge, which is probably one of his favourite films at the moment. So yeah, just dusting away some of this excess. So that is the eyeshadow today. I'm literally only just going to do one eyeshadow colour because the actual look itself is quite defined, it's quite bold, and it's very, very stand out. So to start with, I will be doing the lash line. Actually, no, I tell a lie. To start with, I will be doing my waterline. At the moment, my waterline is a little bit quite noticeable, so I'm literally just going to create my waterline so it looks a bit more bold for this look. And I'm using my normal Kohl Kajar for my waterline, purely because it's, you know, my normal, kind of easy to use. Now my son wants to get toys out. So yeah, my son's just pulled footballs out of his toy box and has started playing football in the hallway. So yeah, which he's now disappeared, so it probably means he's just gone into the living room again. So yeah, now that I've done the waterline, I'm going to be doing the lash line, and for this I will be using the MUA Eye Define, and this is a soft felt tip liquid liner. And I'm using this because it's a little bit easier to use at the moment, because my hand's not as steady as it should be. So yeah, I just created a wing with it as well. And what I'm going to do with the wing is just like create two like split tongues. So one pointing more up and one pointing more down. Like that. And I will do exactly the same on the other side. So I shall just do that. Right. I will apologise, Bart keeps changing DVDs, so I keep having to pause the video. There we go. That's the second eye done. So next I will be creating the actual downward shape. Now this is where it could get really complicated and everybody kind of goes, what am I doing? As some of you may know, I did this design basically back when I started the Witches Boudoir, and I still had people ask me, how do you do it? Do you like put like dots everywhere to be able to trace it? Well, what I'd found is I would put a dot and I would still get it wrong, like level wise. So I would just like keep trying, or just try and mirror them up as best I could. So what I tend to do is I start with the curl first, because the curl always tends to be the thing that can either throw either side out. So to start with, I literally go so far in on the bottom lash line and then draw down and then start curling it. And then just keep curling it round. So it's like that. And it almost looks like a butterfly sort of look. And then I go to the other side and just basically do the same thing. So yeah. And I will apologise, my camera is slightly wonky, I've just realised that, so it doesn't help. But yeah, that is basically how I try to get it to like mirror up. You won't get them exactly the same, because you'll always find that one is slightly like longer than the other. But what you can always do is like literally just wipe it off and start again if you're not happy with it. I will say, when I create this look on other people, it's actually a lot easier because I can look straight at them. Whereas with me, because I'm doing it on myself, I'm having to like mirror up. So yeah, there we go. So that is the like first kind of shape to this look. The next thing that you do is you create a line that just basically goes straight down. And once you've got the straight down, just create a little like dot here. So it's like parallel with so like that. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, that's basically the look. And that is literally the design. So it's literally a scroll, a straight down, and then a dot. It's really that simple. So yeah. To finish this look off, I will be using my mascara, which is my Essence Princess Lash Volume Mascara. I will be, like, in the new year using a different mascara because this one is actually running out. I've actually, you know, as much as I love this mascara, I know it's running out. And as I can't get into shopping at the moment, I'll basically be using a different mascara that I've got. So yeah, that is my lashes done. And next I will be using my Calido Cosmetics Astro Light Highlighter. This is like, again, one of my go-to products. Basically today's look, I'm using all my like everyday kind of go-to products that I go to like every day when I'm creating my own makeup. This is like a highlighter that I use purely because it's a good contouring tool. And as I don't like contour with foundation and like have like massive dark cheeks that look unreal, I prefer using this because yes, it's a slightly darker highlight than what I would personally use as a highlight, but it also blends really nicely with the blusher I use. So what I do is I literally take 3 dots and place them just at the top of my cheekbone. And then I take my blusher brush, which is a angled blusher brush, and just blend it out. So yeah, so that is my highlighter. See? So it does give a little bit of shimmer, a little bit of highlight, but it also, it like tones in this part of my face because I find that my cheeks here are very, very pale. I am very, very pale anyway. I'm finding like foundations that actually work for me. Revolution is the only foundation that I have found in a very long time that actually works for my skin and works for my colour. So, you know, I look like I haven't got foundation on. That's because the colour is so natural, and I'd rather have a foundation that is natural than actually looks like I've got a mask on. But yeah, this highlighter works really well as a contouring tool, and it just kind of chisels this part of my cheek. Next, I will be using my Benefit blusher, which is the California. Again, this is a blusher that I use virtually all the time, and I do mix it in with the highlighting tool that I use. So yeah. So yeah, that is my cheeks done. So yeah, I will leave a like description on my Instagram page of all the products used, like I have been doing for the past couple of weeks now. So you can go and check out what products I've used on my Instagram page. Now for lipstick, I'm actually going to be using one of the samples that I was sent a couple of weeks ago by Mark. This is the Shangri-La Shock, and you would expect it to be a bright orange, but it's actually a very nice sort of like purple shade, sort of like a purpley red shade. And I kind of go for these sort of colours anyway. They're my sort of go-to colours. So yeah, I'll be using that on my lips. So yeah, that is the lipstick done. So yeah, as you can see, it is a deep red, but it's very much on the purple shade of red. And it's a colour that I really, really like. I will admit, I do love MAC Cosmetics. You know, I've bought lipsticks from them before. I've bought makeup from them before. Yes, they work with Avon. They are an Avon brand. So they are very much on the budget brand makeup side of things. But they do take great care in the products that they make. And, you know, they listen to what people want. They have a full range of lipsticks that are various colours, from like your normal everyday red lipsticks to your bright blues, your whites, your silvers, your yellows. You know, they take on board that people want fun colours rather than just the everyday colours that we use. And this would be, for me, a very much everyday colour, but I do have colours that are off the scale of things. So, yeah. But this is today's look, and as a thank you to you all for getting me to 2,000 views on the Witches Boudoir. So, yeah, thank you again. The next target will be decided in 2019. So before I go, Merry Christmas, Happy Yule, and blessings for the new year. Bye!